A post-mortem, and his father, as the BBC reported, Kennedy's son to take shifts to use oaths, or something. During deliberation, all 7 family members were cleared of.
That's outrageous. I actually kind of feel bad for that family.
It says in August 2016, apparently Kennedy started acting weird, like he was possessed by some sort of demon. I don't know. But at the end of the story, it says that all charges were dropped on March 14th of 2019.
Oh, damn, that's like the year I freaking got down here, bro.
Dang. Alright. Which story next? Haunted doll or dead animals in the walls or Florida devil worshipping or death? Okay. Which one? Which one of those 3?
The first one you said.
The dolls?
Yes.
Okay. The haunted doll. When you think of haunted dolls, it's likely the old, creepy, Victorian-looking porcelain doll or kind that springs to mind, none of which you probably have laying around. Still, don't get too comfortable around any kids' toys too soon. Though a Disney's Frozen Elsa doll that was gifted for Christmas in 2013 has the Houston area made headlines earlier this year, when it seemingly became haunted.
You've got to be... Dale. Okay, I know you love doing it, so I'm giving you the honors. I want you to blow everything here up. Every piece of anything here.
Why?
Just everything. You'll see. I feel so freaking... I didn't know that if you held the trigger, that you held the aim. It's pretty much just a build assist. I could have fixed so many problems with that. What is that? A blaster. Okay, I know where to find scorpions, I know where to find spiders, I know where to find stone rollers, I also know where to find a wild wolf. I haven't seen a hermit crab, I've seen a sand roller, I've seen a sand scorpion. I haven't seen a regular scorpion, I've seen a sand scorpion, I've seen a sand spider, I've seen a sand wolf. I have not seen a blaster, I don't think I've seen a brute, I might have seen a brute actually. I don't think I've seen a frost roller, or a frost scorpion, or a frost spider. I've seen frost wolves. I haven't seen a bone wolf, I have not seen a frost brute, and I have not seen a sandbird. I don't think. Skeleton striker, skeleton slicer. I think they kill me. How did all I do make me when I was like this? I kind of want to help.
You can. You remember what happened last time you gave me the ability to use dynamite?
Yeah, no, listen, here's what we're gonna do. Okay, so stop what you're doing right now, and pick everything up. Pick things up.
Nuh-uh.
Dale, I don't want to lag out the server, okay?
I want to, though.
And plus, I also need this all out of my way. I have so much food right now. It's just funny. Oh, hey, there's a knife here.
It's all gone. I'm still working on the Twin Towers.
Yeah, you go do that right now.
No, I want to read Hunt, or I want to read these dolls, or not
Okay.
dolls. Okay, so
If you want to keep reading.
after it says the blah blah about the doll becoming haunted, apparently, it says per KPR C2 Houston News, the doll recited phrases from the Frozen movie and sang "Let It Go" when the button on the necklace was pressed, like a normal doll. For 2 years, it did that in English. Mother Emily Madonna said in 2015 it started altercating between Spanish and English, but there wasn't a button that changed these. It was just random. The family that has owned the doll for more than 6 years and never changed its batteries. The mother says the doll would randomly begin to speak even when the switch was turned off. The family later
That's when they need
decided,
an exorcist.
this is what you never do. The family decided to throw the creepy doll out in December of 2019. Weeks later, they found it inside of a bench in their living room. The kids insisted they didn't put it there, and I believed them because they wouldn't have dug through the garbage outside. The mother told KPRC2 Houston News, who taped the doll to the front bumper of his truck. It doesn't seem to have made its way back to Houston yet. Oh wait, no, I skipped a crap ton on accident. Okay. After the garbage part, it says, at that point, Elsa ceased to sing in the English rendition of Let It Go altogether, speaking only in Spanish when pressed. The family then double-bagged the bizarre doll and placed it at the bottom of their garbage, which was taken out on garbage day. They went on a trip shortly after, but when they returned, Elsa too had come back and was waiting in the backyard of their home. This time, the family mailed Elsa to a family friend in Minnesota who taped the haunted doll to the front of the bumper of his truck. It doesn't seem to have made its way back to Houston. Creepy doll. And that's the end of the story.
Huh.
Okay, the next 3 stories that you can choose from would be Dead Animals in the Walls, Florida Devil Worshipping, or The Death of Elsa Lam.
Do that first one again.
The Dead Animals in the Walls.
Yeah.
Dead Animals in the Walls. When Briouze's family decided to isolate their home in Auburn, Pennsylvania in 2015, they discovered that it had already been with sources of dead animal carcasses. As Fox reported, the dead animals were wrapped in newspapers from the 1930s and 1940s, and were half-used spices and other items. After removing the items, they sent hundreds of artifacts and carcasses to an expert in Kutztown. I don't know how to say that. The expert something blah blah. The expert attributed the rotting animals in their walls to powwow or Dutch magic, a ritual ordained in culture of the Pennsylvania Dutch to treat elements and gain physical and spiritual protection. The Pennsylvania Dutch were a group of German-speaking settlers to Pennsylvania in the 1600s and 1700s. and were
Okay,
often
hold up.
Lutheran.
Hold up, I gotta go get my limo.
Why is Yellow there? He's running away from Twin Towers. There's something that... What is he doing? There we go.
Man. Bro, you can't just bring those in here and then just say they're all yours. Every single slice. This is mean. Oh, I need that part. Oh, okay, hold on. Okay, give me this. Okay, you can continue, Dale.
Okay. And are often Lutheran, Mennonite, or Amish faiths. The Washington Post notes on the magic. Many of the spells deal with and care with livestock, feeding, finding water, or the treatment of minor elements, or ailments. It sounds like a different language. And says, reflecting the conditions and concerns of early American settlers. But powwow also has within it a tradition of darker spells and even such as things conjuring demons. One notable ritual in their tradition is the hex, to create loyalty in a dog, to attach the dog to a person provided nothing else was used before to effect it. Try to draw some of your blood and let the dog eat it along with his food, and he will stay with you. So basically give the dog your blood. The mold found in the rotting carcasses in Sutton home has caused illness among the family members, and they say that the odor hasn't gone away.
Huh. That's pretty cool. I know my mother, if she was hearing this right now, she'd be saying nope. And I know, because that's how she is. She don't like stuff like that. I think it's cool. She don't.
Alright, so that's the end of that story. Okay. The three next stories. Florida devil worshipping, the death of Elisa Lam, or the exorcism in Indianapolis.
The exorcism in Indianapolis.
I want to check what the next... Ooh. Okay, screw those. The next three are either the phone stalker, the watcher, or Isai the cannibal.
Phone watcher.
I bet. Okay. You mean the phone stalker?
Yeah.
Okay. I'm gonna put my dynamite away so I don't accidentally blow something up.
Well, Mama? Snackman?
Pick that up.
Sorry about that. Continue.
Okay. It says in 2007, ABC News documented a series of cell phone calls to families with terrifyingly specific death threats. The unidentified callers knew exactly what the families were doing and what they were wearing. Damn, that's fucking creepy. The families
That's
say
cool.
that the calls in all night hours. Wait. The family says the calls come in at all hours of the night, threatening to kill their children, their pets, and their grandparents. Voicemails arrive playing recordings of their private conversations, including one with a local police detective. What the fuck?
Embarrassing.
The caller knows the families said that what they were wearing and what they're doing. After months of investigating, police seem powerless to stop them. This went on with the Kinecall family for months, who reported a caller with a scratchy voice threatening to slit their throats. The Faircrest Wash police tried to stop the culprit. The calls were traced to Sutton's own phones even when they were turned off. What the fuck? No, that's just
Like
some
I
paranormal
said,
shit right there.
embarrassing.
No, but
I'm
the
never gonna
calls.
stop.
No, but the calls from the caller that was threatening to slit the throats and stuff was being traced back to the recipient's phones, as if they were calling themselves.
See, that's right there is what tells you to get a new phone company.
Yeah, but it happened with multiple families knowing exactly what they were doing and what they were wearing.
Oh, okay, then that means you just completely get rid of the phone. Like you don't even use a phone no more. Like you go primitive.
Yeah, you just stop using technology. You just go back to the
Like,
Stone Age.
No, just go
Like,
back
that's
to like
when you know it's
1970s.
fucking dumb.
Just go back before phones were invented. Boom, solves all your problems right there.
True.
Like, just stop
okay.
using phones.
It says it got worse. The Sutton and two other Faircrest families told the ABC News that they believed the callers were using their cell phones to spy on them. Obvious. They say that hackers knew their every move, where they were, what they were doing, and what they were wearing. That has been repeated 3 times. The callers recorded private conversations, the families said, and police said, including a meeting with a local detective. Damn. Okay. The Watcher, Isai the Cannibal, and those are the last 2, other than Utah Murder Suicide, Exorcism in Indianapolis, and Death of Islam, and Devil Worshipping. Florida Devil Worshipping.
Devil worshipping.
Ew, what the fuck?
What?
I look at my computer screen and I just see a fucking ad for fucking Gacha Heat.
Ew.
Yep, I'm just gonna send feedback. Ad was inappropriate. Okay, there we go. Okay, so devil worshipping?
Yes.
Okay, Florida devil worshipping. Friends noticed that Danielle Harkins, a 25-year-old, or not 25, 35-year-old school teacher near St. Petersburg, Petersburg, Florida, started acting strangely in June of 2012, developing an interest in demonic rituals. Soon after, she was arrested for abuse of 7 of her former students, as the Tampa Bay Times reported. As the Tampa Bay Times reported, the person named Daniel Hawkins told the kids they needed to get rid of their bodies of demons as the group gathered before dusk Saturday around a small fire near St. Petersburg Pier. They should cut their skin to let the evil spirits out. Police said she told the children then they needed to burn the wounds to ensure the spirits would not return. When Harkins held a lighter to one teen's hand, wind blew the flame out, police said. That prompted her to douse his hand in perfume before setting it on fire. The boy suffered second-degree burns, police said. Another Harkins used a flame to heat a small key, which she then used to cauterize the wound. Police were notified because a friend of one of the students who participated in the ritual raised alarms. However, none of the students themselves told parents about the event or would comment following the arrest of Harkins for aggravated battery and child abuse. NBC reported investigators said they've spoken to Harkins, but she did not spell out what type of religion would require such drastic measures. She hasn't informed us of exactly what she was trying to accomplish with this. Peeroots of the St. Petersburg Police Department said. And that's the end of the story. What the fuck are you making? Okay, there's one. Oh wait, there's YouTube videos.
I would say yes to those, but it's gonna be a little harder for me to hear.
Okay, that's the Asalam video. Oh, this is the trial of the girl.
A teacher at a community center of Pinellas County is facing child abuse charges tonight. Encouraged her students to cut each other. It was all part of a bizarre cleansing ritual. Fox 13 Steph DiPietrantonio is here now to tell us more about what was going on. Steph?
Hey there, Kelly. Danielle Harkins is in jail tonight, accused of some pretty horrific things. St. Pete police say she convinced a group of 7 former students of hers to cut their skin to let the evil spirits out, and then burn the wounds so the spirits couldn't get back into their bodies. The parents of the 7 victims, 6 boys and 1 girl, might call Danielle Harkins the face of evil. Saturday, St. Pete police say she gathered the kids in a park near the pier, built a small fire.
There was apparently some chanting and dancing around this fire that was taking place.
And then police say she encouraged them to cut each other in some sort of demonic ritual to release the evil spirits from their bodies.
They would follow that up with some sort of cauterization of the wound to keep the evil spirits from getting back into the body.
This closing of the wound was done by heating a small key. Harkins is also accused of using perfume to fuel the so-called branding of a 16-year-old boy.
They placed like a cologne or perfume on his hand and then ignited that.
Police say they're having a tough time with the interviews.
The kids that participated in this were rather loyal to her. There was a lot of reluctance in discussing some of these issues with us.
Danielle Harkin.
Harkins is charged with 1 count of child abuse, 1 count aggravated battery. You might wonder, how could this story get any creepier? But police believe there's more we don't know yet. I rang Harkins' doorbell, but no one answered. Harkins' neighbors didn't want to go on camera. They said there's not much to say. They didn't know much about her. They said she kept to herself, had 2 small children, but was struggling going through a messy divorce.
It's bizarre. It's bizarre.
The kids are former students of Harkins at the Leoman and Asian Neighborhood Family Center. Director Carolyn Chance showed me where Harkins worked the last 5 years.
She was a very good teacher, literacy specialist. Just recently, she started exploring religion, but I didn't know anything about demons or anything like that.
You've been in the business almost 50 years.
A long time.
You know how to read people.
I never saw this coming. Never.
Hey Dale.
What?
Do you think you can kind of chase the butterfly away?
Where?
Oh. It's in my builds. Are you freaking kidding me? Did it just place a chest in my builds?
I think so, but it instantly got destroyed.
Well, not my problem. It's whatever. It's that butterfly's problem.
Okay. So
48 out of 59 completed.
Okay, I'm gonna summarize this story up quickly. This is the death of Issa Lam. So, she was last seen January 31st of 2013, and apparently, which was in the lobby of a hotel in downtown Los Angeles called Cecil.
The Cecil Hotel? Aww. Wait, where is that hotel?
Downtown Los Angeles. Isn't that a haunted-ass hotel?
Yeah. Because I only know that because, real quick, so before you go to bed tonight, I'm just gonna quickly ask about this. Have you ever seen the YouTube channel called Sam and Colby?
Yeah, I have, but I don't watch them at all.
Yeah, they...
Paranormal shit doesn't scare you when you've already been through it.
No, I haven't really experienced it. I just never got scared most of the time.
I've already
randomly,
experienced paranormal shit. Okay,
Actually, now I
so
think I might have a...
basically the story goes, well, as the video shows, it's her basically elevator not working at all.
Okay.
And she repeatedly tries getting the door to close and has no success. Apparently she tried calling people and nobody would pick up the phone. And then in the video, it shows her going out of the elevator doors. And just like 10, 12 seconds after that, the doors start opening and closing. But she's nowhere in sight.
Well, she did.
The video is actually pretty weird. It has 0 audio, and it's called Isa Lam Video. It has 34 million views.
Oh, finally, I did it.
You finished this?
Yeah, now I have to freaking, before I put anything in it. Don't, please don't.
I'm not that mean. How does a piece of dynamite not blow up a bush? Okay, there we go. Okay. So what kind of stories now? Let's go on Reddit. Let's go on Reddit.
Yeah, cause that's a really good idea, actually.
r/no sleep. Okay. No one in my town remembers the past year. Let's see. It's oh god, that's a lot. Yeah, I'm not reading all that. Okay. No one in my town remembers the past year. This morning I woke up to find my girlfriend Ava alone, or gone, was like a splash of cold water to this face. At first, I thought she had left for an early shift at her job at the diner in downtown Eldridge, a sleepy little town that rarely saw anything more exciting than the annual fall fair. My phone was dead, which was odd because I could have sworn I plugged it in the night before. After rummaging through the drawers for a charger and giving it some juice, the date flashing on the screen made my heart stop. February 17th, 2024. That couldn't be right because last night was February 16th, 2023. I stumbled out of my bed, my heart was racing as I dialed Ava's number, only to be greeted by the cold, impersonal tone of a disconnected line. The streets were just as confused and silent as I felt. Neighbors miled around in some tears, others with a dazed look, probably mirrored. It wasn't just Ava, others were missing too. We're doing everything we can, the sheriff assured everyone at the press conference, his eyes hollow, reflecting a year of questions with no answers. The police investigation stirred up more confusion than clarity. The only common thread that was nobody could remember. The only common thread was that the last thing anyone could remember was a thick, unnerving fog that had swallowed the town whole. Hours turned into days with each passing moment. The weight of our collective amnesia pressed heavier, and then the visions started. At first, I thought they were my nightmares, fragments of a subconscious trying to make sense of the nonsensical. But I overheard Miss Henderson at the grocery store whispering about how the shadows had seen her in her dreams. About the shadows she'd seen in her dreams. I realized these weren't just personal demons. Others were all seeing them as well. In the days that followed, a makeshift support group formed. We were a band of the bereaved, each of us missing a piece of our lives, desperately searching for answers in a town that had none to give. We had met in the back room of Eldridge's library, a space generously offered by the librarian Sarah, who was missing her husband and children. The meetings began as a way to share information, any leads that the police might have overlooked, but then quickly developed into something much more dark. It was during one of these gatherings that, under the steely buzz of fluorescent lights, that we spoke of the visions. As the meetings unfolded, a shared narrative began to emerge, pieced together from the fragments of those gathered in the dimly lit back room. It was a story seemed too bizarre, too otherworldly, to be anything but collective imaginings of the town gripped by loss and confusion. Yet the details were too consistent, too vivid to dismiss outright. Every account converged on a single scene, a clearing in the woods enveloped in a fog so dense it felt alive, almost sentient. None of us remembered how we got there, yet there was yet the place was eerily familiar, as if it had been a part of the town's landscape, hidden in plain sight. As the center of this clearing stood a large altar, ancient and worn, its origins lost to time. The memories were fragmented, and the memories were fragmented like shards of glass, reflecting pieces of a whole we could not quite grasp. But we shared the picture. The picture became clearer, and a chilling realization has settled over us. We had all been there, standing in a circle around the altar, our hands joined in a pact we could scarcely comprehend. As the conversation spiraled deeper into the darkness of our memories, I found myself speaking without thought, my voice a stranger to my own ears. It was the only way, I heard myself say, the only way the fog would let the town go. The room fell into a hushed silence, the weight of my own words hanging heavy in the air. Then from the back, the voice of my neighbor Tom cut through the quiet. "Can you still taste them?" Those 4 words... Those are 5. I'm just gonna say. Those 5 words were like a key in a lock I didn't even know existed. a floodgate of memories opened, and with it came a rush of visceral, undeniable truth. I was back there in the clearing, the fog caressing my skin with cold fingers. And there in my hands was flesh, cooked human flesh. The horror of the realization was paralyzing, but even my mind recoiled, my senses betrayed me. The taste and texture was all there, horrifyingly vivid. As if watching through someone else's eyes, I saw myself take a bite, the act so barbaric yet so archingly familiar, and I saw it, the remnants of a tattoo on the charred skin. Hunter, on the... oh my. Inked on the charred forearm were unmistakable. My stomach revolted as I hunched over, the contents of my gut splattering onto the cold library floor. My world didn't just spin, it capsized, plunging me into a dark sea of guilt and disbelief. As I tried to catch my breath, gasping for air, too thick to breathe. Gasping for air that suddenly felt too thick to breathe, Sarah's screams tore through the eerie silence of the library. Her cries, raw and filled with agony that words could not possibly capture. Echoed off the walls. She collapses into a heap on the floor. Her body reeked with sobs, and to shake the very foundation of the room. I ate them. Oh my God, I ate my children. These are, at the moment, I'm just reading, horror stories off Reddit, and I have no idea what my friend is building.
A village thing, and now I'm just placing beds for people.
The frick is the Colombo incident? Yeah, sorry I wasn't responding to your comments sooner. I was just reading the story. Also, Jane, I'm streaming right now.
Can they hear me?
They should be able to.
Ah, cool.
Are you able to hear my friend? Okay. Yeah, he's able to hear you.
Cool.
Or she, I don't know.
Perfect.
Where are you going?
I came over here mainly for the fact of just 'cause.
What the... Okay. Oh. Here, I can try relaunching the stream if you would like. So if you would like to see what my weird friend is building, I can just restart the stream. What are you doing?
Just if you walk toward at the edge, you can.
Oh. Oh, that's actually pretty cool.
I didn't even mean to do that.
Okay, so I'm going to restart the stream. You are welcome to, join back if you would like. So.